Jams. You tune in to Motor Rap TV. I got a dope guest. He's an artist, songwriter, performer, MC, father, filmmaker, designer. We got my boy Marcelle in the building. Let's go.
Man, love, love, love. Hey, how you feeling, Nate?
I'm feeling good, man. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you getting on. I appreciate the time for sure. Thanks for coming
Yes,
on,
sir.
bro. Definitely good.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, it's an honor. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing you for a little minute, man, and I love to peep your game and see you growing and all that. So it's definitely an honor to get this invite.
For sure, man. I appreciate you even getting on. We're gonna jump right into it. So
Yes, sir.
so how was your latest performance at Sub T for the activist industry night? I see you just performed. So describe that experience for us.
Man, that was love. I ain't gonna stunt. It was love. It was a great opportunity. All love to my sister Nala. She put the event together, and I had met her. I had did a show for her in Indiana over the summer, and that was love. From that show, we kind of really been locked in ever since. And man, a lot of decent opportunity came from that. I had met this lady there at that show in Indiana, and man, she connected with what I was speaking on so heavy to the point where I had saw her like a week later at this church I go to, and man, she had let me know that unfortunately her little brother had died like a couple days after the show I had, and she was like, "Man, can you do that piece? Can you do that song you did at the show in Indiana?" So I had to honor a performing at a funeral. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never even heard of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never even thought of doing nothing like that. And man, it was different. I felt the weight of the honor, and yeah. So I said all that to say, man, like, don't look down on, for anybody listening, watching, peeping, man, don't look down or throw away no opportunities. You never know what could come from it. So that opportunity in Indiana flipped into what happened at the activist night, and that was special, man. I got to premiere a track I've been working on for a couple years, and it was love, man. I can't even speak on how heavy it was. So,
That's dope, man. That's fire, man. So, hey, salute to you, man. Like you a dope artist, man. You got a dope message.
thank you.
You got
Appreciate
great content, great substance. So like
appreciate
how do you mentally prepare for a performance when you get on stage? Like
you. So I'm an athlete first. I played basketball like all my life, football here and there, like, but and then baseball was another sport I love. But man, I kind of prepare for my show days like like I had a game, like it was game day. And sometime I might fast that whole day, you know what I'm saying, get my heart right with God. And then I might, you know what I'm saying, just make sure I do my vocal exercises, make sure I'm, watching what I'm watching and getting motivated, for the day. And yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you, like before I get on stage, I always ask God to speak to his kids through me, you know, and that be working every time. It be all my performances be better than I ever thought they would be or could be because of that. So yeah.
for sure, you definitely got to put God first, man. God is everything for sure.
Yep.
So I get my next question for you is so what got you into music? Like and what made you fall in love with it? Like
Yeah. So quiet as kept, like my family, like all us kind of like into music, whether it be singing or my producing and writing. Like my father, he used to take me to the studio when I was a kid, and and then his sister, all love to my auntie, uh, she she was a singer, so he used to write for her, and his cousin, take me to the studio, and then he used to have a piano in the crib, like a keyboard, not a piano, and then he used to make mixes. My my mother, she used to be like a aerobics instructor. So he used to make her mixes. You know what I'm saying? He always been in like making mixes and like taking one track, blending it into the other. And that's why low key, if you notice my last project, it went well into every song clipped and went well into each song, the next song, because I kind of low key got that from my father, just peeping game and seeing him do it. So the music always been there. Whether it be they was dancing around the crib, you know how that go, doing Saturday mornings, they playing music, all that. So music always been there for real.
For sure, man. That's dope, man. Like I said, you're a dope artist. I like the
Thank you.
content. Like we
Same your way.
talked about. I see you just made a documentary. Well, you've been made it. So like, what inspired you to make a documentary? And like, what's the backstory behind it? Like the documentary. That whole, how did that come together? Though.
So I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna keep it G with you. I never planned on making that documentary. I never even planned on it being a documentary. It was supposed to be, it really wasn't supposed to be nothing because I didn't want to even speak on what I was going through. So I was going, for anybody that don't know, I was going through a case in 2022. I had got clipped for possession of a gun charge or whatever. And yeah, I ain't really knowing nobody to know. I ain't think that shit was cute. I ain't think that, a lot, in our city, coming from Chicago, niggas be wanting to speak on and kind of like put it on a poster when they and did some dirt. I ain't want nobody to know. And I was talking to one of the guys and he was like, "That's your story." I was like, "Man, I feel like I'm exploiting myself." He was like, "It's your story. How you gonna exploit your own story? It's your story." He's like, "Come." He was like, "Make sure, man. Make sure when you speak on it from your angle of view, and what's from heart." And it came out that way. It was really just supposed to be me documenting what I was going through throughout that whole situation. And then if that's why if you ever watch the documentary, it's three parts because I was making it as I was going. It wasn't like I sat down and like, all right, this is what it's gonna be. You know, uh, like one of the days, I had got pulled over with my daughter in the car. She was like 2 years old, 3 years old at the time. And so when I made part one of the documentary, I ain't know I was gonna be get pulled over and they handcuffed me in front of my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Was searching under her car seat and everything. I ain't know that was gonna be part two, but it was part two because I was going through it and living it day to day. So yeah, that's what it came from. I kind of took my pain and made something from it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna it's like you turned the good to bad. I feel like everything happened
That's
for a reason. Everything happened for a reason.
yeah. I
That's
can't
that's
take no
dope.
credit for that. You know how God work. I can't take no credit for that. I try to play it like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, here, nah, I can't take no credit.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Like it's not dope that you went through that, but it's like it
No, it
turned out to
is
be.
though. It is though. Like, don't
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is like be proud of your pain. Like everything you go through, be proud of your pain because you need it. You know what I'm saying? I know you didn't went through something that's like when you was going through it, it ain't feel good. You know what I'm saying? But when you look back at it, it built you, it made you, it chiseled you, it grew you. So you needed it. So
for sure. Yeah, I salute you, man. I salute you on that documentary, man.
same
Salute you
your
on that.
way.
You like one of the only people I know with a documentary, so that's fire. So, and I got
Yeah,
another question for you.
uh,
How did it feel to be a part of a film festival, like in Philly? How did that feel, though? I know that was big for you. Like, what? Like, describe that feeling. Like,
man, that was love. It was actually my third film fest.
okay,
So what was
salute to
so
you.
yeah, love. So what was so special about the first one was it was on the south side. I had my whole family in the theater on the south side, real theater, showing something that I made, for my pain. And to get my whole family out and that went through that whole situation with me and could see what came from it, it was special. Yeah, I thank God for that opportunity. And then so the second one was was love too, because I never really told nobody, but I was about to stop doing music and everything together. And I feel like wasn't nothing really coming from it, you know. And I had told God, like, hey, if this my last time being able to be a part of something that I created and like let me feel this moment. And doing a second documentary, doing a second film fest, man, everybody at that film fest was like, "Hey, keep going. You got to put this documentary in more film fest. You gotta keep pushing it." So that gave me more motivation. And then so by the time the Philly one hit, it was the first time I ever got a chance to go out of town for my gift. Like my gift took me out of town. That was love. They took care of my hotel, and man, it was. I feel like it's something I'm gonna remember forever. Like I feel like that was the moment where I knew I can't go back, no matter what. Like yeah, I can't. I feel like that was the mark. Like yeah, we gonna do this. We gonna make this real. We said we was gonna make it real before, but no, we gotta make it real because it's getting real. It's getting real. So yeah,
That's fine. That's fire, man. I feel like God be giving people signs. Like
yes
whenever people
sir,
want to quit, He just give you a sign. I feel that too.
yes
He
sir,
talked to people. He talked to people too. So I
yes
definitely
sir.
feel that. So my next question for you is like, so I see you're an artist, man. You got a lot of wisdom. You've been doing it for a
Uh,
long time, for a minute. So what advice would you give to younger artists trying to get in the game, like trying to start off?
uh, huh, don't do it for no money. I know niggas say that for real, but like anybody that you ever seen really making a mark and flipping this world for real, money wasn't that motivation. Like anybody who anybody you ever really look up to and like they name never go nowhere, they did it because they loved it and it was in their heart and it was in their soul and God had put it on their heart to do it and they felt like they was meant to do it and it was something that they was yeah they knew they could change they knew they could change their world and the world around them through their gift. So my best advice is throw God in front of everything you do and make sure your heart in whatever you doing. Cause it ain't if the people don't connect with if you don't connect with what you doing, how you expect somebody else connect with what you doing. I used to always say that as a shorty, like how I'm gonna respect you and I see you don't even respect yourself, and that's the same way with music, like how I'm gonna take you serious, you don't even take you serious. So that's my best advice. Throw God in front of everything you do and make sure you listen to your heart and make sure your heart in it for real. And you're not doing it for no money. If you're trying to be around forever, if you're trying to build a legacy, if you're trying to, hustle up and flip a play with the music, it ain't my place to tell you not to do it. Like you know what you're doing it for. You trying to get your people out of situation. That's love. Do that too. Do that too. You know what I'm saying? But you make sure your heart in it for real. Like go, all right, I'm doing this for my fam. I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for, so I never gotta struggle no more. Basically whatever you doing it, do it because your heart in it for real.
For sure. Yeah, that's definitely real. For sure. When you do something you love, man, like it don't feel like a job. It's easy. It come natural
Yes,
though.
sir.
So my
Yes,
my
sir.
next question for you is so what inspired your merch? CL and second to none. Like what inspired that? Like
Yeah, yeah, love, love, love. So CL was something I feel like God gave me in like 2016, back into 2016, going into 2017. So like it was certain music when I was a shorty that I felt like it was above this world. Like it didn't feel like it was like when I used to listen to Stevie Wonder or certain Michael Jackson songs or certain R. Kelly songs or certain Sam Cooke or Marvin Gaye songs. It was like, man, it's even pop, it was like, man, it's different. It take me somewhere. Ye too. Ye was big on that too. And and I knew music, if done correctly, could flip the world and change the world. So I was real big on like, man, it sound like this come from heaven, And so like as an artist, I know you got your sound, you got a sound that you going for. And for my sound, I was like, man, I'm trying to like if a nigga could go to heaven and like what would they be playing in heaven? Like how would the music in heaven sound if they was playing in music in heaven, which I'm sure they are, but like how would that feel? How would that sound? So like I'm trying to create that sound. I'm looking for that sound, when I make my music. So with that, it was CL mean heaven in French, you know.
okay,
CL mean heaven in French, and it's like I don't know what heaven look like. You don't know what heaven look like. But when somebody tell you, hey Nate, your song kept me from killing myself. Or man, your song got me through a tough pocket in my life, and I felt like I was going through hell. And I checked one of your tracks, and it just lifted me. You know what I'm saying? That's heaven. So I don't know what heaven look like. You don't know what heaven look like, but it's how we use the love, which is the closest thing to heaven on earth. Love is. It's how we use that love to flip everything around us. So that's really what CL mean, and yeah, I just fast forward, I just revamped like the logo for it, and then yeah. And then oh yeah, what you were saying, second to none. Second to none is it's my next project coming out. You know,
Oh,
like ain't nobody above no man. God made everybody equal. Ain't no man lesser than another. So we all second to none.
for sure. Hey, that's fine. You just taught me something. I ain't know what that meant. CL, having a
Yeah,
friend. That's dope. I like that. That's fire. I
love,
mess with that right there, bro. That's
love,
cool. So, my next question for you is, and I see the merch fire too. So keep doing your
love,
thing.
I
Like dope.
appreciate that.
So my next question for you is: who are some of your biggest inspirations in music? Like, who inspired you to like want to do it? Like what artists did you see that like wanted you to like and that made you want to do it? Like, who gave you that inspiration to want to do it for real?
Yeah, so I think yeah, I don't know too many kids who don't get that MJ bug when they are shorty, you know, whether it be they trying to dance like them. So, you got that. Then, coming from the city, R. Kelly, Sam Cooke. And then you got my grandfather used to play Marvin Gaye and Sam Cooke a lot. Um, and then as like, man, I remember being in my uncle car and listening to Pac, and then, also coming from the city, yay, so it's, those was big. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm missing a few. I'm missing a lot for real, but yeah, like just them artists that made you feel something. Stevie Wonder, that's a big one. Stevie, like man, like you could really change how somebody feeling about their situation through the music you make, and you could lift a heart. Somebody could be going through hell, and you lift them up out of it because because some you said, what was on your heart, what you was going through. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay, man, that's fire. That's fire. I rock with that. And cause I ain't gonna like Kanye and Tupac probably like my two favorite artists of all time. So I definitely rock with that for sure. I salute that myself. I definitely feel you. And Mike, Mike just Michael Jackson. He the greatest artist ever to me. So I don't think
yes
nobody
sir.
mess on him. Like my next question is for you. Do you got any shows coming up? I know you got a project dropping. You said
Yeah,
second. So like when can we expect that project and what shows do you got coming up? Like
I'm really playing it by ear. I'm been ready to drop it, but I gotta. I'm still I'm still recording it. Uh, I just finished all the production for it, so I'm really playing it by ear. Just getting everything together, make sure I'm recording all the demos, finishing all the production and tracks and everything. But yeah, like I, you know, God willing, I could drop it this year, or the first quarter of the next year. So yeah.
for sure, man. Hey, I
And
salute you,
then
man.
my fault. Keep going.
I
No,
salute you
I
for
was gonna
coming.
say is I don't got like I know I got a show coming. I always say this like when people ask me like, man, what you got coming up next? I always say like, man, I got something coming my way now, right as I speak. It's an opportunity coming my way, that
For
I
sure.
don't know about, but yeah, so I got a show coming.
Most definitely, man. Like I said, man, keep doing your thing, man. You a dope artist. You definitely got dope talent. Salute you on your documentary, the music, the merch. Keep going crazy. Keep putting on for the city, man. Keep spreading your.
Hey, I want to say too, man, if you need some beats, let me know, man. I'll produce. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? We long overdue. We should have been did something.
well, definitely, man. I'm gonna chop it up with you and ask you how much your beats is and like the leases and stuff like that.
Yes,
Sure.
sir. Yes, sir. Well,
All
hey,
right, bro.
it's all love, so we could figure it out. It ain't
Most
even
definitely,
really about no money. You speaking from heart when you coming. So, we could figure it out for real.
for sure. It'll definitely be dope to work with you. I'm definitely down to collab, man, for sure.
Yes,
Most
sir.
definitely.
Yes, sir. Man,
All right,
love,
man.
General. I appreciate this opportunity for real.
Hey, I appreciate you even doing it, Dan. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it for sure. Love.
Yes, sir. Love. Yep.